the blending in the Abandonado? What do you know? What the grapes are? Or
well,
any ideas?
We have some ideas.
Besides a field blend.
We have some ideas. It has a Sousa, which one of the red flesh. It's a Teinturier grape from the that we have in the Douro Valley. It has some Tinta Amarela as well. It has a little bit, a tiny bit of Touriga Nacional, but this together with that another 17 grapes basically. So it's a big mix. It's
17, you said.
So, well, in total 20. In total, it's 20 different grapes, and comparing the wine with the Abandonado with Gaivosa and Lordillo, it's not like we don't have a hierarchy. We can see that they're all at the same quality level, but they express the character of the different vineyards, and there's not one that is better than the other, but they're just different. Abandonado is the most expensive indeed because it's the production is quite small, and it's a wine that got some really nice highlights in the international press. But what I love the most about Abandonado is that when you taste one Abandonado, you get to know a little bit of all the other vintages as well, because it has a very strong character. There's a genetics that it's very strong, and you find it in all the other vintages as well. 2009 was a really interesting year because it was a milder summer, but even so, when we say milder summer, we're still talking about the Douro Valley, so it's still damn
still
hot.
hot.
It's still hot. It's still hot. So basically, the grapevines were actually much more comfortable. They had the best conditions to keep working, keep photosynthesizing, and so there was a lot of accumulation of sugars in the berries. The good thing is that at the same time as the temperatures were not very high, the acidity was much better preserved because well, there wasn't so much acidity degraded on the respiration of the grapevine. Mm-hmm. So you do get still the freshness and the balance coming from the natural acidity.
So do you think this sort of represents kind of not the best of the Douro, or what are you trying to express with this particular wine?
Well, I'm trying to express the best out of this vineyard basically, and it's a lovely vineyard, and it's my favorite place in Gaivosa, as I showed you up there, and so the best from this vineyard, and it's our challenge is to express the best. I don't have yet. I didn't do the tasting note for the technical file of
so this is
2009. So. Well, it shows some of the things that I love about Abandonado. It shows this kind of it shows the minty eucalyptus hint indeed. It shows a little bit that kind of tar, kind of chemical note that gives it a little bit more depth, I think, in terms of flavor. You do feel a little bit kind of like smoky flavor as well from the barrel, although we try to have it the best integrated possible. Mm-hmm. And you do find also a little bit of that kind of like floral hint that comes a little bit from Touriga Nacional, although it's in a small proportion.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that we find there's a very strong and tight tannic structure, but I think that there's not anything loose basically. So there's no loose tannins, there's no dry tannins as well. I think it's you feel a lot the fruit. You feel a lot. It's kind of herby as well, and
but it's still got lots and lots of time to. Like, when do you think would be optimum, or?
Well, the first vintage was 2004, so and 2004 is still
still a baby.
It's still a baby. So with Gaivosa wines, for example, from this area, we're always talking about 10 to 15, sometimes to 20 years. I think that with Abandonado, especially looking to what 2004 and the 2005 and the other vintages are showing, probably it will be 20 years to its peak. But we're also looking forward to follow that evolution and to see how the wine goes with time. So I would say 20 years, but as with everything, only time will tell. Mm-hmm. I think that it will tell a nice story.
Yeah, hopefully.